Hey guys, welcome back. This is my second video where I'm going to transfer all these Dynamesh details to my new poly group with Subdivision. Hopefully. I'm going to use a plugin called ZWrap. So let's go to Google, ZWrap. And we have the first website. Obviously you can find more video tutorials. They also have a lot of tutorials on their own website. My internet is going a bit slow, I'm not sure why. So this is the plugin. You can download it like me for 30 days. It's free, you can see what's all about. And also if you scroll down, you can see they have the cool tutorials how to use it. Also they have a lot of another products like Z text transfer, pretty interesting, and also in Russian. Okay, so you can download this, you can find the instruction how to bring it to ZBrush. It's pretty super easy. I have skipped a bit the auto saving mode because I have a lot of history. It's saving takes some while. Okay, so I did make a quick test for a new head with a new subdivision. I'm going to link this model if you need it. It's pretty cool, but this area it's a bit strange. You can work more. Let's see, where is my pen? Okay, sorry. So press shift, let's decrease this and maybe move them a bit better so you have a better flow. I'm not gonna use it for rigging, so I don't really care about that, but let me show you how I did this if you want to make yourself. So I just went to Lightbox and then I went to tool, I guess. Yes, tool, and I choose this nick. Okay. And then let's go to, let's delete this and this and this. Let's go to layers and let's bake all. Perfect. Now let's hide. Press X symmetry. Let's hide what we do not need. So let's hide this one, maybe too much. If I remember correctly, I need more info, so let's go Ctrl Shift, let's go to lasso, let's close perspective. Okay, we can go to our project, press F, perspective, and then let's append, and let's see this one. So we can check how much info do we need. Actually, I think we can delete this part. Oops. Doesn't want to hide. So I like that. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Geometry, modify, and delete header. Perfect. Now I'm going to go to close source. Like this. Let's go in isolation. Let's mask. Let's unhide everything. We need gizmo. Let's reset and let's drag it a bit like this. Perfect. Now let's go back to, actually let's unhide and let's go back to isolation. If I remember correctly, I went to ZRemesh, I closed this adapt, and then I press 0.2 7, something like that. Let's go and make a quick test. And if we smooth this out, we should have some similar model. As I said, I don't need it for animation, so it's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to delete this one. Delete. Let's delete this one. And then let's go to this nick and just append this one. Perfect. I'm going to put a link on description. If you want, you can take it from there. But I do recommend to make your own topology. If you want, you can make it way better than this model. So depending on your project, if you study like me, you can use this guy. Awesome. Let's close solo mode and let's press shift. Let's put it up, visible and visible. You can obviously move it. Let's go to gizmo. Yeah, we have symmetry. Move it to the center. Obviously you can move it like this. And also if we want, we can move this shape so we have clear points to add. If you want to keep the shape we have. So just some basic stuff to be easier later on. Because I want to have more details, you go to solo mode. I'm going to go to geometry and divide one more time. Let's do it lower. Another step, I want to mask the inside mouth. So I have this mouth that I need more. Okay. Anyway, I don't want this inside mouth to be moved, so I'm going to mask it like this. And then close solo mode. And now we go to the plugin and let's start ZWrap. There we go. So, when I start the first time the ZWrap, I didn't have this sync view. So if I move in one direction, they will move both. So if I uncheck this one, you can see you can move them independently like this. I like with this one on. Okay. And then I want to press symmetry. So I need symmetry for both of them. And let's start adding some points. So I'm going to add first 2 points here, 0 and 1, and similar place, something like this, and 2 and 3. And I think you got the idea. So I'm going to be right back when I'm going to start the ZWrap. So I think this should be enough. I think I have enough points that the wrap will go well. So let's press wrapping, and then we just press in left corner start wrapping. What is cool about this plugin is that if you're working on your own project about, I don't know, portraits, you can reuse the same topology of your perfect head. So I think that's pretty awesome. After some calculation, the wrapping process is finished. Let's press OK. We can see our both meshes. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. I like the ears. So actually, let's go and press done. And we're going to wait again. And there we go. Let's go to solo mode. And I think it's pretty decent. We just need to smooth out some surface. A bit of cleaning. It's not a big issue, because from now on I'm going to have subdivisions. So it's pretty cool. What I want to do is, like in this case, I'm going to press morph. Where is morph? Morph target. Store morph. I'm going to shift, smooth it out like this. And if in this case I want to bring back some of the before flow, we're going to press B and morph. Let's go to morph. We can decrease the intensity, and like that we can bring back the mesh if you want. In this case I don't think that it's necessary, so let's continue cleaning. Something like that. I think it did an amazing job. So let's clean up this area. We can bring this up. Something like that. As you can see, inside the mouth is intact, so that's the way I want it. So we can keep it masked. Ctrl A for the projection, because we don't have details, so we can keep it like that. But obviously, if you have a better topology mesh, the job will be even better. So I think we are all good for now. And there we go, we have our mesh with subdivision. I think we can yep, we have the loads, but I don't need it, so Ctrl Z. And now the next step is just go to divide. Oh, sorry. Ctrl Z. Actually, we need to unmask the mod, but before that I'm going to press Ctrl W. So I have another poly group. So now we're going to press divide. Let's go one more time. Bring this down. And we can go to, we don't need colors, so let's go and project. We do have some small errors, but we can clean it up. Actually, Ctrl Z, and let's go to this mouth and mask it again. We do not need projector for that mouth. For better projection, I want to increase this distance. So let's see if we increase it like this. Let's make a quick test projection. It is a bit better. We do have some cleaning up again to do, but that's pretty easy to make. Let's go one more. Project. Solo mode. And I think for every projector we need to make some small cleaning. So I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to project a few more times so I have details. And I hope you find this video helpful and see you next time. Take care.